guys, so today I am going to show you my summer bag that I'm going to be keeping in the car just to kind of help me out as a mom this summer. I actually saw, whose channel was it? Oh, it was Love Meg. She did one the other day and it was something I had been thinking of doing, and then I was like, oh my god, yes, I need to get this done now. So when I went to Walmart, I picked up a few things today to finish off the bag. I really had most of the stuff at the house, but I needed a bag. One thing is I keep in my car pull-ups and wipes. Pull-ups we don't really use. Actually, I can't remember when I needed a pull-up last because the boys are potty trained during the day. I just keep them there just in case. It kind of just makes me feel better instead of having to keep one in my bag. And then I do keep wipes, and I know I just put a new pack in there this morning when we got back from Walmart because yesterday I went to go clean up a little mud mess that happened because it was raining yesterday and Jeffrey's shoes got muddy and he was so upset that he got mud on the seat. And so I went to go clean it up and my wipes were dry. I mean, there wasn't many left in them, but you know, it happens. So I picked up a new pack. I like to keep those in my car. I also keep a towel in there for when we go to the park in the mornings because down here, the condensation is just so bad that the equipment sometimes is still wet. So I'll just grab the towel from my car and I'll just clean off the slides, which is usually all I have to wipe. So I do have a big towel in there, and I have a bucket of sand toys because we do not have a sandbox here. Some of the parks we go to do have sandboxes, and so the kids just like to have some sand toys. So I just have a little bag in there with some pails, shovels, and some little digging tools that they really like to use. Now, this is the bag I got. It is huge. It's actually really good size. I found it at Walmart this morning, and it was I want to say it was $6.74. It was really reasonably priced. I liked this bag the best. They did have some that were more canvasy. This one I liked because it's that meshy material, and I figured, you know what, if stuff gets wet in there, the bag will dry quicker. I won't have that musty smell that you can get in the canvas bag sometimes. And like I said, I really liked the big size. It has, I don't know if you can see, but it's got two big pockets on the side, which is great. Throw big water bottles in, which is you know, important because it is so hot down here in the summer. So a couple other things is I actually almost picked up towels while I was out today at Walmart. I saw them and they were $3 for a towel, and I was like, oh, they're really bright colors. But I was like, I want to say we have extra beach towels because we do have a pool in our complex, so I know I didn't want to keep all the towels in the car. In case we do go to the pool, I can just, you know, pack a bag to go to the pool. But when I went to go check out the towels this morning when I got home, I totally forgot that the boys had gotten these for Christmas. They're hooded towels, one's Spider-Man and one's Batman, and we actually have not even used them yet. So they're perfect size to keep in here because I don't know about you, but my kids, I swear they dry so quickly that, you know, I barely need to, I can just quickly dry them off, and then I swear they air dry. I think it's because it's so hot down here. Another thing I have is a bag that's got a brand new thing of sunscreen in it, along with some bubbles. The bubbles were kind of just more of a last minute thought because there's been a few times lately we've gone to the park and I've seen other kids with bubbles, and then my kids ask for bubbles, and I don't have bubbles. I do have chalk in my car. That is another thing. I have a bucket. I want to say I got it at Big Lots or Aldi's. I can't remember, but it's a big plastic bucket, and it's got stencils for chalk. It's got chalk in it. It's got it just has a ton of chalk stuff, the handles that you can put the chalk on so your hands don't get chalky. So I do have that in the car, but I don't have any bubbles, and they have asked a few times, and I'm like, you know what, I had this 3-pack of bubbles. I want to say I got this at the dollar store, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna throw brand new bubbles in there, so that way if we're out and they want bubbles, or maybe they're getting a little antsy, you know, one kid wants to stay, one does not, maybe I could offer bubbles and it might help prolong the situation. Another thing I did is I have a bag of clothes. I actually put a bathing suit for each boy, an extra shirt, and underwear. Always important to have extra underwear because there is actually a free splash pad, one of the next towns over from us. It's 10 minutes away, and there have been some days where Ed and I will be out on the weekends with the boys. Maybe we went to a park or we went and ran some errands, and then it's very hot out and we're oh, if we could just take them to the splash pad. But of course, they only have their clothes on. I never have an extra set of clothes or a bathing suit or towels. And so I suggested this to Ed to like make a bag like this so that like, hey, if we're out running errands and then we're like, you know what, the splash pad's now open, why don't we run over and play for a little while, let them expunge some energy. We would have all the stuff in the car. So I'm really excited about this because I have also had times where like we've been on a play date, like maybe to a park, and then like it's hot in the summer. Like by the time you're done with your play date, you could go play in the water, and it's like kind of just something great to do. Like if we say, if we're out and maybe Jeffrey had therapy and then, you know, we don't have anything to do afterwards, we could just run over there last minute. So I'm just trying to make it so that I don't have to make another trip home to get it all, because then by the time we get home, I might not want to go out again, or maybe the boys don't, or, you know, vice versa. They want to go and I don't. So I'm really just trying to make it easy for myself. And also I have pregnancy brain, so I can't remember this stuff sometimes. So this will be great. I'm going to put this in my car later, and hopefully it'll help us have not that we don't have a fun summer, but just maybe we can just do more because I'm not forgetting things, or, you know, need to make more trips back to the house. So I also, like, I know some people would like keep like water and snacks in their car. I don't, just because it does get hot here, and whenever we're going to go out, I always pack a bag with snacks and water anyways. So I'm not concerned about that because I can never leave the house without snacks. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any suggestions on what you would put in your bag, just put them in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. You want to say bye? You say bye.